Hey guys, this is Locs. Welcome back to my channel. You right? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the meaning behind the name of my channel and business. Locs and braiding. So basically, first things first, Locs is a play on my name. So my name is Elizabeth, and short for Elizabeth is Liz. Plus I have Locs, so Locs, which also symbolizes my lock journey. However, when I was thinking of the name, to me, it just felt like something was missing. And because it's a business venture, to me, Locs just sounded like a stage name. So then I added the braiding part to make it sound international, global, and more relatable. And the thing about it is, if someone doesn't know what locks are, at least they know what braiding is. So, the fact that it has the braiding part at the end, like I said before, it does make it sound more relatable in terms of branding. And another reason why I decided to add the braiding part, excuse the aeroplane, is because I believe that locks and braiding are intertwined, or locks are intertwined with braiding. So they both relate to each other. For example, if you retwist locks, you can put it into braids. You can put it into twists, barrel twists, or cornrows, and all of these things are a form of braiding. As well as this, you can add extensions at the bottom of the locks using Marley or Cuban hair. All of these things is a form of braiding. And if you guys don't know, there are Loc'd sisters out there who do box braids over their locks. So for example, after retwist, so they would go to their Loctician, get the hair freshly washed, retwisted, and then the Loctician will use, for example, braiding hair from expressions and do, box braids over the locks. And sometimes it can be like one lock at a time, or they may gather like 2 or 4 locks and they just braid the hair, which will turn into jumbo box braids, which is a form of braiding. Now, even though my channel focuses solely on locks for now, when my channel and business gets bigger, I do want to incorporate other braided styles in general, such as knotless braids, feed-in braids, butterfly braids, so on and so forth. Now, if you guys don't know, when I was a child, before the age of 10, I used to do my mum's and sister's hair. I used to braid their hair. Now, during that time, they were relaxed, but I used to braid their hair, and I used to use extensions as well. And when my mum went natural, I also used to do her hair as well. I would put her hair into 4 cornrows. Actually, it was 4 to 7 cornrows. So basically it was a braid down underneath her wigs. So even though I am on a lock journey, I do have experience with braiding hair or loose hair. Now, one thing that I have discovered is a lot of black salons that do locks, they also do braids such as male cornrows on loose hair. Now, I have to say that I have seen some Locticians on social media do sew-ins. So even though, they specialize in locks, like retwisting, maintaining locks, styling locks, they can also do sew-ins. They can do knotless braids. They can braid hair. So, I just think that, You know, everything's just intertwined. And all of these things, they represent black hair culture. Furthermore, another reason why I say that locks are related to braiding is because a lot of locked sisters, they do braid dance under their wigs. So they're frontals. So like, now the hair doesn't have to be freshly retwisted. So it could be like, for example, 3 weeks since they last did a retwist, they would basically braid it down and then put on a wig cap and then lay their frontal. Now, even though these things are common with loose natural hair or just loose hair in general, these things of laying frontals can also be done with locks. And even though the hair is locked, a braid down is a form of braiding. Now, I think all styles are beautiful. Whether it's locked, whether it's natural, like they're all beautiful. Braids, twists, Senegalese twists, boho braids, butterfly braids, everything, they're all beautiful and they all represent black hair. And it shows the creativity of black hair. All of these styles are elegant, and I think they are a way of expressing black hair and how versatile and how unique it is. Now, just to give you a bit of a hair update, I am currently 3 weeks and 6 days locked. So look. So my hair is locking up. Anyways, going back to the topic. So, just to put it in an overall sentence, the meaning behind the name Liz Locks and Braiding means, I actually wrote it down. Let me just get the paper. All right. So the question is, what is the meaning behind the name? Which is the name of my channel and my business venture. What is the meaning behind the name Liz Locks and Braiding? So it basically means a woman who has locks and represents the style of any form, as well as showcases any braided styles, including twists on loose hair or with added hair. So added hair is, you know, braiding hair. So, like I said before, the meaning of the name, it basically means a woman who has locks and represents the style. Okay, the meaning of Liz Locks and Braiding is a woman who has locks and represents the style. Because, you know, I'm Liz Locks. My name's Elizabeth and I've got locks. A woman who has locks and represents the style of any form, as well as showcases. So that is in conjunction to showcasing any braided styles, including twists on loose hair. So, you know, male cornrows, or braid dance under frontals, or with added hair. Okay, as well as showcases any braided styles, including twists on loose hair or with added hair. So that is the meaning behind Liz Locks and Braiding. Is someone who has locks, particularly a female. Me. It means a woman who has locks and who is on a lock journey as well, who represents locks, any style that involve locks, and as well as this, a person who also incorporates and utilizes other braided styles, including twists on loose hair or with added hair. So that is knotless braids, box braids, which of course involve extensions. Okay, now, like I said before, my channel basically focuses on just locks. I do want to hopefully practice my braiding skills. I haven't used extensions. I haven't braided in a long time. It's been years. So I'm going to maybe start practicing, hopefully. But I will have to say that, yeah, definitely locks are more of my thing. And the thing is, if I don't become skillful in braiding in general, especially with, you know, braided hair, you know, I can always get someone to braid for me, you know. I believe this is a teamwork. And of course, once there's more people added to the business, right? Yeah, I can always get people to braid for me. And it doesn't necessarily have to be on my hair. It could be on someone else's hair. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the future of this business. Okay, so let's just keep it a buck and let's just, you know, let's just, for now, let's just keep it simple. All right, so yeah, that is the meaning behind Liz Locks and Braiding. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I go by the name of Liz Locks, and I am the owner and founder of Liz Locks and Braiding. Stay tuned for more.